Hi, my name is Camille Shine. I'm standing here with.
Robert.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 18.
Okay, do you have a MySpace?
Yeah.
Why do you have a MySpace?
To link up with girls, I mean, chill. Why not?
Why do you have a MySpace?
To meet up with my friends and do positive things.
To conduct further information, we went out into the streets and neighborhoods to interview people to see, what their input was and to see their views on MySpace so that people around the world can see and maybe relate to them.
Do you have a MySpace page? Yes. Thank you. How old are you?
16 years old.
Okay, that's good. Do you have a MySpace by any chance, Kadeem?
Yes.
Why do you use MySpace?
Well, to be honest, I don't go on it as much as I used to. I was probably a little more addicted before, but I just use it to interact with friends. I don't like to make new ones on there or anything.
Why were you encouraged to use MySpace? Was it because it was the right thing to do, or was it because your friends were doing it?
No, it's because I needed to post my grill, that's the only way.
Actually, my friend made me the account, and they just kept on going on it because people have comments on MySpace.
I talk with friends mainly on MySpace.
Okay, are you familiar with the MySpace environment?
Very little. I have an older child that uses it. As a matter of fact, he was showing me some of the stuff on there. And what I gather from what I've seen on his MySpace is it's graphic. There's a lot of pictures that for a 25-year-old is fine, but my 12 or 16-year-old, I wouldn't want them to be a part of MySpace.
How do you view MySpace?
How do I what?
View MySpace.
I feel it was really great for the country because it's great for network, find new friends, It's actually a good network.
Overall, based on your personal experiences and what you've heard about MySpace, do you think it is a negative or positive environment?
Both. Yeah, it's on both.
Oh, that's what I said. To me, it's really not positive or negative. It's just something that people do to be busy.
I believe it's pretty negative because it's not safe at all, and there are a lot of predators out there.
You mean like pedophiles and stuff like that? Well, see, that's always been around, but it's just like a different medium. It's almost like MySpace can only do so much, just like, schools can only do so much.
Do you feel that somebody may be able to easily trick you into believing that that's really their profile?
Yes, it's fairly easy.
Just say when and I'll take you to my hardest. Who's the hardest? Who's the hardest?
We created 4 profiles: a good boy, a bad boy, a good girl, and a bad girl.
My good boy's name is Johnny. He's 17 years old. Yes.
What is a good boy in your eyes?
A good boy in my eyes is me, basically. Somebody that stays out of trouble. He just goes for the ladies. He gets money legally and keeps it real.
We expected for him to have a lot of female friends as well as male friends, but our turnout was exactly as we predicted. More females responded to him. They said he had a wonderful personality.
The person on my MySpace profile is a bad person. He's 17, about to be 18.
What's the bad boy's name?
Legacy.
One of the profiles we made was a bad boy profile. We figured a lot of teens would be able to relate to him because gangs are very common nowadays. We thought that we would get a lot of responses, but it ended up that people felt intimidated by his actions and what he's a part of and what he does for a living.
It's a good girl page. She's good. She goes to school. To define good, it means nice, sweet, kind.
How's the profile look for the good girl page?
It's pink, gray. It's, classy.
She has one picture of Jesus Christ.
I created the good girl page because I thought she was going to get a lot of responses, but she only got like a few comments. She only had one message from one boy. He was very kind. And a few comment pictures.
What does a bad girl mean to you?
A bad girl is a person who shows negative activity and does negative things. She smokes, doesn't go to school, she talks about a whole bunch of things that she likes to do, and she's considered a freak.
So all of her pictures are really about her exposing her body and everything?
Yes. Right here it says, I'm a freaky person who likes to get down and dirty. I be on my grind like when it comes to a bed and a nigga.
The responses that she received from her negative and provocative pictures were responses from viewers asking her to engage in sexual conversations and sexual activities. And she overall received the most attention out of the 4 profiles that were created.
But you claim no responsibility. But you claim none. We're searching for Jesus.
We've gone into a society where everybody wants to be like on TV, and whereas before, like here, you know, with public access, you can have that with airtime and stuff like that, but it's almost like we've been conditioned as a society, especially younger ones, that, you know, it's almost like people feel they're entitled to be on television. Now, when you throw in something like MySpace or YouTube, it's almost like people have this, it intensifies this desire almost to become famous and to get your view out there.
As a group, we wanted to do this project to reach out not only to adults but to teens as well. Our main purpose was, besides reaching out to them, was to help them to understand one another. So instead of constantly feuding with each other about why they have differences of opinions, we wanted them to understand that this is a community where the teens use for friendships, networking, and branching out and expressing themselves.